waiting for you. So please, babe. So please don't judge me. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ignorant millennials. Welcome to the show.
Morning, ignorant millennials. Welcome to our latest and freshest episode. Kat, how you doing, man?
I'm doing very good. It's been a nice long week.
Yeah, it's been a nice long week. First week in a while, man, that you feel not tired as much at the end of the week. So God is great, man. What a great week. All the time. Yeah.
We have a guest today. We're joined by the beautiful Koena Matlala. How are you doing, man?
I'm blessed. How are you, Kat and Bafana?
We're doing great. So tell us about yourself. Who is Koena?
Ooh, there's a whole lot to say, but let me just keep it nice and short.
And I see you bragging off there.
Hey! I'm Koena Matlala, a 30-year-old amazing woman, originally from Polokwane. A mother of a beautiful girl called Buntle. I'm a third-year student, public management in TUT. I'm a plus-size model, and as you can see, I am in the top 10 of the Miss Kevi body, South Africa.
Shout out.
Hey.
What is that about, though?
Basically, Miss Kevi body, oh my God.
It was your first time doing it?
What?
Entering the competition?
Yeah, I normally just get booked for photo shoots and stuff. So this was actually my first competition.
Okay.
So they concentrate on plus size women, because in most countries, even South Africa, we hardly have a beauty contest for plus size women. So they embrace ladies with that are thick, actually. Yeah, so that's what Miss Kevi Body is all about.
Oh, okay. So are you enjoying this?
I honestly do, because this is what I love doing, I love showing off how pretty, thick and beautiful I am. So I'm definitely enjoying it.
So what's your handle? You love showing off. Let the people know where they can find you.
On Facebook, I am Koena Matlala, Koena Matlala. And on Instagram, my handle is I am the Betty Princess. Hey.
All right.
So they can get me there. I'm not actually on Twitter, but yeah.
It should be, though.
I'm scared of black Twitter, guys.
Scared of black Twitter.
All right. Before we go into why we have you onto the show, we're going to have you standard procedure. 5 quick fire questions. You get an option of, you get 2 options. You pick one answer there.
Hit me.
All right. Safari or beach holiday?
Definitely beach holiday.
All right. Kulichana or Questa?
Ooh.
Questa.
Oh, okay. Interesting. It must be the deep voice.
Yeah,
Tom
definitely.
or Amapiano?
Amapiano all the way.
All the way. Shout out.
Pretoria.
Yep.
Champagne or whiskey?
I would say champagne. Because I'm not really a whiskey fan. I'm actually a cognac fan.
Oh, okay. All right. Gert Johan Kutsia or Tula Cindy?
Gert Johan Kutsia.
Oh, okay. What's wrong with Tula Cindy?
No, there's nothing wrong with Tula
Cindy.
I've been around Gert, so
Oh, you've worked with him?
We're still trying to, but we've done a couple of things together, so yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Can't hear this out.
Hey, I'm still waiting for that call.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So the reason and purpose that we have you onto the show is, to discuss a very, very sensitive topic. As you say, you in the top 10 of the Miss Curvaceous.
Miss Kevi Body SA.
Miss Kevi Body SA.
Yes.
My apologies.
No, it's okay.
My apologies. So we just wanted to find out, surely there's a lot of people who look at you and be like, yo, why doesn't she lose weight? Why and so forth. I know. Well, even as a skinny person, you get told you're too skinny, and so forth. So, what is this thing called? Body shaming. Why? What is body shaming, and have you been body shamed before?
Okay, Kat, let me tell you now. I think body shaming, obviously, is when someone says not so nice things about you and how you look. But I always say that obviously if you are not comfortable in your own skin, the next person is definitely going to see it, you know? And then that's how most people, like it starts with you.
Yes.
You know? So yeah, but body shaming, it's been happening everywhere in schools. Like I've experienced it. And it's not cool at all, hey?
What, so give us like your typical experiences. Do you experience this every day? What did you experience?
Let me tell you, people have so many things to say, né? So unfortunately or fortunately, I am Koena, so I don't I already know how I look. I don't need Kat or Bafana to come back and say, hey, you are fat, hey, remove this. I mean, I'm so I'm on another level. Yeah, I'm so comfortable in my own skin that whatever that you even say, that negative energy that you bring, I don't even concentrate on it. You know, okay. I've been there, done it, got the T-shirt, threw it away. You know, so I'm all about positivity as long as I'm healthy. I always tell people that you can be thick or plus size, but the most important thing is you must stay healthy. You know, you must try to live a healthy lifestyle, regardless of whether you are slim or plus size, dark, tall, whatever, tall, dark, whatever. You must just stay healthy. So I don't really take it to head what people say about me right now. Like it's not that they'll just be wasting their own time because I'm on another level now.
So what do they say? Like, for example, somebody could say that me saying that you're fat is me not body shaming. It's just basically telling you the state. Like, it's like somebody saying, "Ted, you're skinny" or whatever. Like, it's the same.
Like, don't be touched. Like, this is how it is.
It's like a size. Like, you have a small size, you have an extra large size. You have it's like just maybe me telling you what size you are, basically. So, would you say, like, what is your experience? Because somebody would say that's not body shaming. What is body shaming? What have you experienced? What have people told you about yourself, and how did you like?
Let me tell you, Naked. I'm the last one of 5 kids at home now.
Yes.
And I swear, if my siblings would come here, my sisters and brothers, you'd swear I'm the eldest because of my body, you know? So obviously when you grow up and then you see other people being a bit smaller than you, but at the same time you are younger than them, it obviously it does something to you. Why can't I be like that small, or small tiny waist or whatever? So obviously when people say to you, at least stop eating, you go, that's what, I've especially in high school I was told, you are so fat, you're not even supposed to wear that small, because I used to like wearing shorts and mini skirts, and they would say, no, but your thighs are too big, you can't, because I've always been big, I've always been plus size. Hence I'm saying, even when people say stuff to me right now, I don't even take it to it, because this is what I know, I've always been plus size. So yeah, so the people will just say, hey, you're not supposed to wear that, you must wear like a taller yana skirt or a longer yana skirt, whatever. And I'm like, guys, but but at that time it killed me inside. It just belittled, I felt unpretty at that time. But no, I had to work with Koena, the inner Koena, just to know how to handle everything.
Can I ask you about so I think, when we think of body shaming, I feel like so often we think, number one, that it's an experience faced by women, which I don't think is a complete picture of it. And in addition, we think it's more on the plus size, right? I think we then overlook men that might go through this, or skinny or slender people that might go through this. So on our Twitter recently, we put out the question, do skinny people go through it, right? And a lady was like, yes, they tell them, on the inverse side to what you've experienced, about why aren't you eating enough? This is not healthy, you're gonna die. And then I saw people always talk about how they have these things done to them. And those are all genuine experiences that they go through. And the mental, psychological impact, I would say, is the same, right? And say what the competition that you're part of now, which is great because it speaks to, you know, the positive side that comes to loving yourself and your body and, you know, finding that sort of like inner peace about who you are. But then don't you think that everyone else who is not there yet is still going through those challenges and they still go to school and they're not as comfortable or as confident? Like, where is the room or space to accommodate those people? Because I've seen on social media platforms where plus size people actually crap on smaller people as well. So I think there's almost like now a war that you're not entitled to feel this because you look like this, and then the other guys are like, no, you're not entitled to feel like this. So where's the middle ground? Because now everyone is like, here's my pain, listen to me and my experiences. You have no right because you're the skinny person, you should be happy.
Let me tell you now, body shaming, it's not for plus size women only or plus size men only. It's for everyone, you know? Like, you could be small and I would find you very sexy. But then at the same time, when are you thinking, oh my goodness, I need to gain a bit of weight? I think, like I said earlier, it all begins with your inner self. If you can just tell yourself that I am enough, whether I'm plus size, whether I'm dark, tall, short, whatever, you know, people are going to talk regardless, you know. But it's a very it's a journey to actually be comfortable with yourself. So and it's not easy because you'll be trying to be on some positive energy, and then someone like, for example, Kat Bafana would just come and say, hey, but Koena, dude, you need to lose some weight, or you need to eat a bit, you know. So I believe that one must just be comfortable with their inner self to start with, before they can just tackle this body shaming thing, you know.
Okay.
So why would you think, so over like recent time, I think body shaming has come into the spotlight. What do you think has been the reason of the increase in body shaming? Like, because you know, like, you know, just not just yourself, over your social media, you see through your thickly and so forth.
Definitely, social media is making things difficult for most people, because I would, for example, I would look at models that are, first of all, plus size women. I still believe they don't get enough opportunities for, like, for example, if they want to be models, you know. So Mina as Koena Matala, I'll be going through my social media, and there is Kat, you know, he's this supermodel, and he's not a plus size guy, and he's getting all these opportunities and works, and he's always been booked. Obviously, as it will, or maybe you and I go to the same auditions, and then you always get selected. It does something to me. So is it because I'm plus size, I'm not good enough? You know, that's what I'm saying. That's why I always say, if I as Koena Matala always tell myself, I am good, like I am enough, regardless. You know, I think most people will be in better places now. You know, when you come into body shaming.
I mean, and I'm actually a bit curious about the Miss Curvy Body. Within that organization, right? To what extent are we also talking about like the dangers when it comes to your health-wise now, on either spectrum of your size? Like, are we also talking about like, listen guys, I think we must be celebrating of who we are and confident in our bodies, but are we also discussing that, listen, we do need to take better care of ourselves? Because as much as you want to be comfortable in your own skin, you also want to take better care of yourself, because there are also children who are following very poor health practices. You mentioned that you're also a mother to a mother yourself. What's your take on, or where's the middle ground? How do you go about saying, I'm confident and comfortable in my own skin, but I must also push a message of health. And this goes also on the other spectrum of people who are like super tiny and should be eating better.
Bafana, that's actually a good question now. The finals now of Miss Kevy Body was supposed to be last year in December, and one of our sponsors raised an issue and said like we're not happy with everything because it's like we are only talking about being thick and comfortable, and what about health? You know, it's like we are promoting obesity. You know, so so the finals were moved because of that, and each contestant had to start living a healthy lifestyle. And since January we had a task, and I'm happy to say that in the past couple of weeks, months, I've actually lost, and I'm healthier. You know, I'm still living a very healthy lifestyle, and it's amazing. You know, so like I said in the beginning, I did say that it doesn't like there's no problem with you being thick, but the most important thing is that you must stay healthy. Try to eat healthy. Try to exercise like maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and then you become healthier. You know, so I'm happy to say that I'm living a healthy lifestyle right now, and I'm loving it, and I'm still thick and curvaceous and beautiful. Do you guys agree?
Yes,
of course.
We do. So I think, but a lot of people don't agree, and I think that we can see it like through the story of Lindy Komo. I don't know if you know about the story about
Wait, what happened with that?
She was apparently in a taxi, and she was body shamed by 2 or 3 guys, and they were like, "You're taking a lot of space in the taxi, wada, you know." And then she was like, "Tell me something I don't know." Like she stood up for herself. And then one guy just took out a gun. Can you believe it? And shot her in the face. Just for her standing up for herself. So it's really bad. It's bad.
But then, you know, like those things now, like out there, if I learn of this story, I'm gonna now go back into my shell and become scared of, like, you know, standing up for myself for those type of things. And I don't know to what extent it does either, because then it appears to me like your organization is almost now at the forefront of saying, guys, this is now how we must go about these type of things. And as a top 10 finalist yourself, you be it on your social media, be it to your friends, what's your role when it comes to advocating for how, you know, these type of issues are dealt with?
You know,
because I want to be able to, when I engage with Koena, I'm like, you know, Koena's owning this, and as a person who is not where Koena is, I know this is how I can get to where she is right now, as opposed to Koena telling me, be here now. I'm here, you must also be here. Because it's tough. I don't think it's easy to just be as confident. And as Kat said earlier, Kat, someone made fun of your knees before
and that's
we started
body
the show.
shaming, eh?
That's body shaming. D-Mac, what do you think when about Kat's knees? What do you think?
Hey, let's continue.
Yeah.
Okay, so going back to what you just said, Bafana, like you said, it's not easy. It's never easy, guys.
Yes.
It's never easy, hey? But I think I'm going to talk about me. I think one of the things that got me going is that, first of all, I know the Lord. Hallelujah.
Amen.
You know? And I know Hore, I'm made out of the image of Him, of my God, you know? So, I like, if I don't love myself, how do I expect Kat and Bafana to love me, you know? So, hence I said, you must always just say, regardless, like, big thighs, big ears, whatever, you are enough. You know?
I wish I could move my ears. Like one one of like the saddest things in my life, that they're there and I can't like wiggle them. So if anyone knows how to like help me wiggle my
Wow.
my ears, I'm open to that. Send a tutorial link.
Oh, is this why you've been going to the gym? You've been you've been body shamed about being skinny, and now you're like, nah.
I've never been body shamed.
Have you guys been body shamed?
I've been body, not, I wouldn't say
I think
body
everybody
shamed.
has.
But also, I think as a man, like it's difficult to like say, I've been body shamed or I'm insecure about this. But I know for me, growing up, like people would make fun of my ears and like be called like satellite dish, those type of things.
I'm not laughing.
Yeah. And as a child, you feel very insecure about those type of things, right? And I think at some point I used to like, if the weather would allow, I'd wear a beanie, just to
Are you serious?
yeah, just to like make sure that, you know, I don't give people the ammunition to like attack me. And I didn't have the confidence of like responding or like say something harmful back, because I know the power of words, and if I choose to retaliate by attacking someone's insecurity as well, I'm no better than what they're doing.
Can I just add onto that? I always tell people that most people, I'm not saying everywhere, but most people that body shame, they are not happy with something.
Yeah.
They're not complete inside.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they are trying to, whatever that they are disturbed with their image, they want it to move to the next person. So I always tell people, when Kat or Koena or Bafana body shame someone, they are not at peace.
So I think Bafana, when he was sharing his experience, it just got me thinking. Now you're a mother, you're a mother to a teenage daughter.
Yes.
What would be your, like, how do you equip your child to deal with body shaming? And yeah.
You know, it's very funny because as much as I'm a beautiful plus size woman, she's not plus size at all. But she always says to me, Mom, I don't want to be thick. I'm like, why? And I'm like, you know, as much as I'm thick, chances are you will be thick. She's like, no, I don't want to be thick. I'm like, why? She's like, no, because people at school, thick children at school are being body shamed. I'm like, babe, whether you are this tall, because she's very tall. I'm like, whether you are this tall, short, plus size, or you are enough, my baby, like, and never doubt that. And, you know, like, you must love yourself so that other people can love you. Because if you don't love yourself, the other people are also going to feel the energy and they won't love you at all. And then you are giving them an opportunity to actually body shame you know. So she's definitely going to be a strong young woman one day, because she's raised by Imbogot. That's what I call myself.
Okay.
Can I ask you a potentially sensitive question? So I picked up you used the word thick, right? To what extent is that word a euphemism for the word fat, which then also then in its evolved stage is obese or obesity? Because say, right, in the conversation, right, how sensitive are you to the word fat?
I'm not sensitive to it at all. But I'm trying to. I know there's most people that are very sensitive to the word fat because they don't like it. I don't know, but people are actually scared of the word fat. But I don't mind using it at all. It's just that I think it's better used as thick than fat. I would prefer someone to say you are thick to me rather than saying you are fat, you know. Yeah, but I don't actually have any issues with it. Like I said, I'm on another level. Like no negativity can like do anything to me right now. Yeah, like I've been through the journey.
And you ooze that confidence that like comes with you. Take it in the strides, and I think that's amazing.
Okay, so I just want to find out, like, how do you think body shaming should be addressed at school, and if so, how should it be addressed? Like part of school curricula.
Okay, let me go back to the Miss Kebby body pageant. We were also given a task to actually go around a couple of schools to talk about body shaming and bullying, which I found very, very important, because it starts there, you know, like you lay the foundation when they are still young. It's very important because, for example, some kids don't even get such info at home with their parents, you know. So I think once in a while, like we should actually like go like more, like people must talk about this at school because most young girls and boys are being body shamed and they grow up to be very what's this? There's the word that I'm looking for. They grow up to be very insecure about themselves, you know. So I actually loved that task because I got the chance to go back to actually do something that I never got the opportunity to be told about when I was in high school or primary. So it's very close to me. I would do it over and over and over again because it's the little things that really helps that young soul to actually know that they are enough regardless, you know. So yeah.
Okay. Then then what's next for Koena the rest of this year? Please share us what's next left in your journey, and I think also share with us and with our audience, how should everyone else go about it? What should we be cognizant of, and what should we note in the context of body shaming?
Okay. For Koena Matlala, I'm definitely gonna continue being a plus size model. I love doing it. And I do this is just the beginning, hey?
Yeah.
I believe that in a couple of years I will be on those big billboards, not in South Africa only, worldwide, you know. Because I'm good at this, you know, I got this, like I'm so good at it. And then I'm gonna say this to especially parents, guys, you must check your kids, eh? They are going through a lot. So I think most parents are like Tina, when we grew up, we were not friends with our parents, you know. But me as a mother, I think it helps a lot to be close or to be a friend to your children because it actually helps them to open up and tell you what their issues are. And as much as you be close to them, you can actually be able to address the issue and comfort the child and love your kids, you know, that like just love them, and then they will also learn to love themselves. Yeah.
Okay, those are very, very, very wise words, and I hope to all the parents out there, you're listening. Be it whether your child is a toddler, an infant, it's definitely things to take into consideration.
And even like your friends, your sisters, your cousins, just like check. And I feel like you don't need to work hard to figure out that your friend might be going through certain things. Like some things are like obvious. So like check in and have those awkward conversations. Like, hey man, you know, how are you feeling about XYZ? Like let's talk about it.
How are you gonna help me about my knees, man?
Listen, man, you need like a specialist to come and see you.
What? Oh my goodness.
No, we're going. Kat and I, we're gonna start being gym partners.
Great.
We'll work on it. We're gonna improve leg day. We're gonna eat more.
Healthier.
Yes, definitely.
Drink less.
Drink less. Yeah.
You don't need to drink to gain weight.
Just, I can use.
All right.
Ignorant Millennials, thank you for hanging out with us today.
Thank you, Koena.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having us. Yeah.
Don't forget to check us out on Instagram, and as well we're on Apple, we're on SoundCloud, and we're on Spotify. Thank you very much.
Cheers, guys. Bye.
Cheers.